Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Welcome to the final episode of Wrestling Talk Radio for 2023. I do apologize for the delay, man. Everybody, hey, shit happens, but you know what? Here we are. But do apologize for the late start, but here we are. Here we are with the 2023 wrap up, y'all. Of course, I'm your host, Big Keys, for everything and anything in wrestling. You know, 2023 has been a crazy year, so here we are doing our, y'all know how we do this. Every year we do the end of the year wrap up show. Here we are for 2023. But before we get into the show, as always, make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. Make sure y'all like us on Facebook. Also, make sure y'all follow us on Twitter as well. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, which we're on live right now, so that way y'all can get notifications of when we go live, when we post content to the YouTube channel. Appreciate all the love y'all have given me all year long. It's been, I gotta say, for real, this has been a crazy ass year for me. From January all the way up until now, this has definitely been a crazy ass year for me. But I want to thank every individual person who has been in my corner for all the shit that I've been through this year, especially with the loss of my mother. Definitely, this has been a roller coaster ride for me, and I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart, real shit, for y'all being in my corner and everything, especially my co-hosts and everything. They've seen all the shit I've been through ever since from April all the way up to now, ever since my mother passed and ever since the move back to Virginia Beach, ever since the breakup with the relationship shit and whatever and everything. It's been a roller coaster ride for me this entire year. So, but I'm glad, hey, 2023 is going to come to an end. I'm looking forward to 2024, man. We got a lot of good shit coming up. Wrestling wise, man, I am definitely excited for what's to come in 2024. So we're gonna get started and everything because we're already behind. I'm gonna bring on my co-hosts as always. We're gonna start with Himtavious Neutron. You're not gonna give him as usual. Lucas, what's good with you, fam?
What's up, everybody? It's a good night to be here, and I'm ready to talk some shit.
All right, and also
Ooh!
my homeboy. Wait a minute. Wait for it. Hey, yo, we should just let that play for the entire show and don't say shit.
No, no, shouldn't.
Chris, what's good, man? Solo Rage, what's up, man?
What's going on, fellas, man? How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday, all that other good shit that go along with it, man. I'm ready to talk some shit. End of the year. Uh, what's going on?
Yes, sir. Hey, how was y'all holidays, man? How was y'all Christmas, man? First of all, y'all see the tree? It's all lit. It's gonna be
Yeah,
down
take
by
it
the end.
down now.
Yeah. Hey,
He's
I
got
just
he's
got.
got till next week.
Hey, I just got back from Charlotte earlier today. I have been hauling ass and everything. I seen y'all in the group chat, and I messaged y'all later in the group because I was driving back and I had a lot of shit going on. But this weekend the tree's going, so one last time it's gonna be lit, and then the tree's gonna be gone by Saturday. So enjoy it while it's here. Enjoy it in the background. So, but hope y'all had a great holiday, man. I definitely had a great holiday in Charlotte down with the fam. Shout out to my nephew. Shout out to my great nephew, Caden, who just destroyed everything he opened, including Hot Wheel tracks. We had Nerf gun fights on Christmas night. Shit was fun as hell. He knows how. The scary thing is a 2-year-old that knows how to shoot a Nerf gun with accuracy. It's the scariest shit ever. Like this dude is accurate as hell with a Nerf gun. He's only 2. So and then hopefully the newest addition coming to the family, which is a boy, by the way. My nephew's having another son, so definitely my nephew is building up the lineup coming up. So Chris, he's trying to catch up with you. He's trying to catch up with you, man. He got another
Trying
little
trying to
one
get a
coming.
starting lineup of his own.
I told my nephew, I said, don't be a Phillip Rivers. Don't do it. Don't do it. I said, you got 1, you got 2. I said, hey, what? You about to be LeBron? Not
That
1,
mother Philip
not
Rivers
2.
has fucking 15.
I told my nephew, I said, bruh, slow down. I said, this is the second one already. He said, man, I know, bruh. So definitely looking excited, everything with the little one coming. The little one will be here
Phillip
in
Rivers
Virginia.
got a kid for every season he was in the league.
If he ever unretires, it's gonna be like shit. Anyways, y'all, But 2023 is coming to an end. We only got about 3 more days left in 2023. So we're here to discuss the year that was in wrestling. We saw a lot of debuts. We saw a lot of people come back from WWE. We had shit that happened to AEW. It's been a crazy ass year in wrestling, man. So basically, we're here to discuss the year in review, man. So but we'll do our little awards and everything. So we'll get into that now in regards to like our moments or anything like that. I already know y'all got y'all moment of the year. And it's pretty much just going to be majority rules. So if y'all want to just blab out what's the moment of the year. Anybody?
Sami Zayn turning on the bloodline.
Other than the elephant in the room, CM Punk returning to WWE at Survivor Series, which you guys were
That was probably better for
Randy
us.
Orton returning at Survivor Series. That was the best moment. Fuck you talking about.
Yeah.
You know,
All right,
CM
CM Punk. What would y'all say is another moment that stood out to y'all?
Who said CM Punk? You
said
said CM Punk.
I mean, y'all did y'all agree with the CM Punk?
No.
Oh, okay.
You don't understand. The energy is kept, my boy.
Energy is always kept.
Energy is kept.
Yes, y'all know.
But
y'all opinion
hold
on
on, but there's a but.
But
all right.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie and act like
that wasn't the dopest thing to see live.
Seeing it in person, being there wasn't a moment. I ain't gonna sit there and lie. I don't have to like the dude because Lucas looked over at me and I'm singing Cult of Personality. So I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and cap.
And Chris looked. Me and Chris locked eyes. He was singing. He just looked at me, and I had that what the fuck look on my face. Like no fucking way.
I had the fucking look on my face like shit. I might as well just enjoy the shit.
He's here. He's here. You
got no choice.
I had no choice at that moment. I had to eat crow on that one because I told people he wasn't gonna show up. And I've been saying since he got fired from AEW, he wasn't coming back to. I really thought Tripp was gonna stick to his guns, and hey, it was a moment for those that like CM Punk. How about that? Does that make it was a moment for something that I liked. Okay, I'll give you that. It wasn't a moment for me because I don't care for the person, but
it was for WWE fans.
It was for WWE. It was that for
Punk
his cult following. It was that for Ricky because he was there again.
Shout out to Ricky, by the way.
Yeah,
right. Shout out to Ricky.
Shout out to Ricky. But y'all.
So yeah, man. Shout out to Ricky. But that was a moment. This might be maybe to y'all might be what's that honorable mention, but I think one of the moments that big moments for this year was the Usos losing to Sami Zayn and KO.
That was a crowd.
You think so?
Yeah, that's one. I mean, hey, I didn't like it, but that crowd, man.
You left my house pissed off that night.
That shit was funny. Mad night one.
I was mad with you, but I've never seen you leave my house that mad before.
Well, Chris, I didn't say body to WrestleMania. If y'all remember,
no, you did not.
I didn't say nothing to nobody. I just got my coat on and told Kane, let's go. Let's get the fuck on.
Right.
I got an attitude.
He didn't want to see the news conference.
He had an attitude. I had an attitude. Our friend Bobby saw we both had an attitude and just.
I left. I like what. Hey, Keith, put it this way. I stormed out like a brat. I did not speak to nobody. Hey, I normally give Lucas a hug, you know what I'm saying?
Says bye to mom and everything, like.
I didn't shake. My boy Bob didn't say nothing to him either. I told my son, let's go. He said bye. I said, let's go. Let's get in the car. I didn't even talk to him the whole way home. He'll tell you that. I wouldn't speak to him. He kept saying, Daddy, you mad? Yes, I'm mad. Let me have my moment.
Right. Let me be mad. The fuck?
Did Cody losing the next night make up for it?
Yes. 1,000%. 1,000%. And you know what made up for it even more? You know what made up for it even more? Is that my homie James was over at my house and he was wearing Cody gear from top to bottom. I'm talking sweats, t-shirt. And as soon as Roman pinned Cody's shoulders to the mat, 1, 2, 3, I looked over at him immediately. It says, suck it, bitch. I held up one of these. I said, acknowledge him.
That crowd was depressed as shit.
Hey, not me.
Not
Hey,
me.
me?
I enjoyed
Hey.
it. I was up there like this.
Hey,
But
me
if y'all
and
do go
Jinder
into-
wanted
y'all
Roman to
go
win
into the
too.
Mania,
Yeah.
Triple H said he was gonna win. He wasn't gonna win the title at Mania anyways.
Yeah.
Nah.
So
Pistons and
That-
Celtics
that
are
was-
an
that was-
OT.
hey,
In case
that
y'all were
did-
wondering.
hey, Keish, you're right. That did make up for it. But
Yeah.
another thing, but I also the writing was on the wall after that. I knew the bloodline was gonna be the bloodline was gonna break up after that. I knew
Totally
that.
gonna
That's why I
deteriorate.
think that's why I was mad because I knew shit was about to change with
Speaking
the
of
bloodline.
another
And
moment when Jey Uso pinned Roman Reigns. What was that?
that was a great moment too.
That was a great moment too. That was definitely a great moment because
That was a
that's the
good
first
moment,
time
too.
Reigns have been pinned, not in singles competition. Now this is tag team, but that was a moment that elevated Jey. Well, he was already main event Jey Uso, but
Right.
this was the moment that elevated his ass. That was probably one of my top 5 moments of the year. Jey Uso pinning Roman Reigns. What was it? Was that Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
That was Money in the Bank, but wasn't
That was Money in the Bank.
the what was it? The Civil War?
No, the Civil War was SummerSlam. He faced Reigns at SummerSlam for the
Civil War was Money in the Bank.
No, Civil War was Money in the Bank.
That was Money. So what was the pay-per-view before that he pinned him? It was a tag team match.
That was the tag. That
It was
was
Money
it.
in the
That was
Bank.
called the Civil War.
So wait a minute. So when the Civil War took place?
That was Money in the Bank.
No. Because Roman Reigns teamed up with
Solo
Solo.
at Money in the
Yes.
Bank.
At
So
Money in the
both matches
Bank.
took place at Money in the Bank?
That tag team match
What, do you,
took place
what,
at Money in the Bank. But it
what
was
other
called
match are you
Civil
talking
War.
about?
When he faced Jey Uso faced Roman Reigns. That
That was at SummerSlam, stupid.
No, that was at
That's
Summer.
what I said.
No, he didn't pin, but we're talking about
He
the tag
pinned him
team
at
match where
Money
he
in the
pinned
Bank.
him.
Yeah, he pinned him at Money in the
That was
Bank.
Money in the Bank.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Then he took him on at SummerSlam in the
In Tribal
Yeah,
Combat.
yeah.
Tribal Combat. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
I was like, where's this other match coming from?
But no, shout out to Jey Uso, man. Definitely, that was definitely a moment. That was definitely a moment. What else is another moment that we had? Was a key moment this year. Any moments from the Royal Rumble that we can think about? Anything like
Sammy smacking Roman with the chair, obviously.
there we go, Sami Zayn, and then the whole thing.
Lucas, what is with you and this Sami Zayn shit? Come on, damn.
Because Sami
Crowd-
Zayn had
crowd
a lot of
pop
moments in the
year.
beginning of the year.
Crowd
Fuck
pop of the
Sami
year.
Zayn. Fuck a Sami Zayn. Fuck
was-
him, fuck him, and fuck him.
It was crowd pop of the year until
It really was though.
It was.
It really was though.
until Phil showed up.
Yeah. No, you
Yeah.
ain't lying. It really was though.
Get it right.
Yeah, he definitely had the moment of the year, man. So there was a lot of great. Anything else sticking out to us that was like a moment of the year we can think of? That kind of
Bad Bunny's entrance at Backlash.
CM Punk I'm not CM Punk. John Cena coming back.
Cena coming back. That was definitely one.
That was a moment because it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That definitely came. What else is another moment? Trying to think of any moments that took place. Any comebacks of the year that we
No. Hold on, wait. Hold on. There's some other moments.
Okay.
Besides Randy.
Retired Red, no, but the other moment was the breakup of the bloodline. First, it was when Jimmy said, "I got us," and he kicked Roman Reigns, and then
I never
the
forget that.
big moment was when main event Jay finally turned on Roman. That was a big moment, bro.
He
And I
said,
got
"You out,
goosebumps.
and I'm out too."
And I'm out
Yeah.
too. And he kicked his, yo,
And he
that
kicked
was-
him.
Yo,
And
I'm out.
when
He
they
said,
both
"I'm out
double
too."
team, and then when they both kicked Solo, that was great, man. So
I love that moment, man. That's one of the moments that was definitely a top 5 moment for me, man. That was definitely. What else moments that we had from 2024?
Does NXT count?
Yeah, NXT. Any moments from the NXT?
Yeah,
Undertaker-
the way
Undertaker
Trick Williams. The way Trick Williams won Iron Survivor.
Yeah,
That last 15 seconds of that match was fucking elite on his part.
Insane, man. Definitely. We're gonna do our superstars and other things because I got another name that I want to add to that list as well in regards to the superstars or whatever. So that was definitely a hell of a moment, man. The Undertaker appearing at NXT.
Yeah.
I would never think to see Undertaker at an NXT. That was crazy.
that wasn't a moment for me.
I mean,
Nah.
I guess, as an Undertaker fan, for me, You know, a little nostalgia. Undertaker coming back and just appearing in
No,
NXT.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's been like this since I can never get into American Badass.
Yeah.
That's not the Undertaker I grew up on. I mean, it is, but it isn't. If that makes
Me
sense.
personally,
I'm a
everybody's thinking
fan
about who's
of
your
the
favorite
Dead Man.
Taker?
I'm a fan of the Dead Man. The whole ride your motorcycle, I felt like that killed his mystique, but at the same time, the American Badass created some great moments too.
I like the evolution of a character. I definitely like an
I tell you like this: I wasn't a fan of American Badass, but I was a fan of Big Evil.
I like Big Evil. The Big Evil era was definitely because this is.
I was a fan of the Big Evil.
Yes, I did like the Big Evil era, man. I was definitely a big fan of the Big Evil. I like the theme song, man, when he came.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
I like You're Gonna Pay.
Because
Not
it's like
that.
you see this dark side Undertaker. Now it's kind of like we get this American Badass Undertaker. Like
Yeah, I
Undertaker.
wasn't a fan of American Badass, and like I said, it took me a while before I get. But then once he became Big Evil, and he had the matches with Brock Lesnar and the Big Show,
Even the latter match with Jeff Hardy.
even he was he was in some great storylines, man. He was he was just whooping everybody ass.
Undertaker John Cena from Vengeance.
Yes,
Please, y'all need to go back to Vengeance 2003.
2003.
John Cena versus The Undertaker. Low key, that match was good as hell.
Hey, to be honest with you, John Cena should have won that.
I really do think John Cena.
John
Do you
Cena
guys
should've won
think?
that.
Do you guys think that kind of put John Cena on the map?
No, when he changed his gimmick, that put him on the map.
Yeah.
Well, not like put him on the map, but do you guys think like did you start to take him a little more seriously?
No, I started taking him a little bit more seriously. I took him a little bit more seriously when he turned into Dr. Thugonomics. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You are coming up and you got a legend like that to help you out. That elevates you.
I get what Lucas is saying. So can I rephrase what I'm saying? I'm not disagreeing with what Lucas is saying. What I'm saying is I think he was getting to I was fucking with John Cena when he became Dr. Thugonomics and he was coming out with B Squared, which was Bull Buchanan. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
I was starting because his promos became better, even though he was rapping, but his promos was better.
The throwback jerseys.
You know, the throwback jersey.
Throwback jerseys.
So hold on, when
he would talk shit to everybody.
Yeah.
As soon as he came out the curtain, you just hear yo 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 yo.
The U.S. Spinner title took it was
my favorite belt of all time.
Yes,
I don't care what anyone says. It's my favorite belt of all time.
Spinner belt. I was like, yo, this shit's crazy, man.
That's the one belt I need to get for my collection, and then I'm done.
A lot of JR said he didn't like the belt. I was like, it's a gimmick belt. I'm like, every wrestler's gonna end
up. No, the spinner belt was good. The spinner belt was good.
Oh, I'm looking at my WWE spinner right now, and that is one of the prettiest belts ever.
Some people held it very well. Edge held that up. It looked good.
The rated R spinner. The rated R spinner.
The rated R spinner. Hold on. Whether people don't want to admit it, for the month that he had it, RVD having it was good too. You know, having it. The spinner belt, yes, it was a John Cena belt, but it looked good on other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Definitely
it looked good as the main title.
All right, so we got moments of the year. Match. We want to get to matches of the year next.
Can.
All right, so who's y'all match of the year? We got a lot of candidates for match of the year. There was some low key. I looked some up and everything.
I'm sorry. Anyone that had Gunther in it?
They said Gunther
and Sheamus.
Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre.
And Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre. Gunther and Drew McIntyre.
I'm gonna give you another one as a sleeper. Gunther versus Chad Gable for Monday Night Raw, September 4th.
Yes.
That was a low key good.
And I'm not a Chad Gable fan.
Yes, that was a good ass.
Oh,
match.
You're not. I don't understand why. He's funny as fuck.
Usos versus Roman
I blame Ricky. I blame Ricky why I'm not a Chad Gable fan.
Fair.
I blame Ricky.
I'm curious to know what Ricky would be his match of the year. I'm definitely Damian Priest and Bad Bunny at Backlash.
That's up there. That's up there.
That was definitely up there, man. I definitely enjoyed that match. Another one, a sleeper match. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania.
That's not a sleeper. That was a banger of a match.
That was a banger of a match, man. When Rhea Ripley
It was.
when Rhea Ripley won the SmackDown Women's title, well, at the
Yeah.
time, the SmackDown Women's title. Yeah, they said number one match was Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre WrestleMania 39.
Yeah.
So that definitely. All right, I know y'all want to
hey.
say it. I know AEW. I gotta go to it.
That's fine. That's fine. I've
All right.
accepted it.
Cause we gotta include it as well.
No, but hold on before you get to that. But
Okay.
people don't want to. You don't. Like I said, I didn't like the outcome. But the Usos versus Sami Zayn and KO, that's
Yeah.
up there too, man. I don't care.
Main event. Oh, NXT. Before I jump in, NXT. Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
What was it? The September pay-per-view. I forgot what it was called. No Mercy. When Dragunov became the NXT champion. Definitely that was a good ass match. Him and Dragunov had, if y'all didn't watch the NXT match, go watch that match from No Mercy. That was definitely a good ass match. NXT definitely had some good ass matches throughout the year, but most of their matches took place at their premium live events that they had. So that was definitely a good match between Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes, one of my favorite NXT superstars, man. The future is so bright for this dude, man. I think he comes up after the Rumble. I really do think. Well, I think he comes up at the WrestleMania because he's got this storyline with Trick Williams. If y'all have been following NXT, him and Trick Williams have kind of been. Well, Trick Williams got attacked in the parking lot. They want to say it was Lexis King. Lexis King said he didn't do it. I honestly think it was Carmelo Hayes, and it's gonna start leading up to it because I know next week at New Year's Evil is gonna be Dragunov versus Trick Williams for the NXT title. I think either Trick Williams is gonna win the NXT title, take it off of Dragunov, and then him and Carmelo Hayes are gonna feud until Carmelo Hayes goes up to the main roster, or Melo is gonna cost Trick Williams the title, and they start feuding, and then Stand and Deliver. They have their final match, and that's pretty much Carmelo Hayes' final goodbye before he goes up to the main roster. So I do know Braun Breaker. There has been rumors that Braun Breaker is probably headed up to the main roster. He might appear at the Royal Rumble, so he might be one of the entries. I think he's gonna.
I think Trick Williams is an entry.
I think Trick Williams stays in NXT. I don't think he comes up yet. I
think Carmelo does.
No, nobody said anything about him coming up. I think he just makes an appearance in the Rumble. I think he's one of like the
I think Carmelo
NXT
comes
guys.
up.
Carmelo's coming up. Carmelo's definitely coming
But-
up.
But if they do a program with him and Trent Williams, it's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be nice. And I think Trick Williams should go over in that one and put Carmelo over, and then they'll send Carmelo to the main roster. And I think they're gonna put him on SmackDown. I think he fits more on SmackDown than anything. So I'm definitely excited. And I think Trick Williams ends up winning the NXT title at some point, and I think Trick Williams comes up to the main roster probably next year. So give him a little time to be in NXT and develop. So
He's super over right now.
Man, that theme. Yo, can you imagine hearing Whoop That Trick at WrestleMania?
That's my niece, by the way.
What up?
Oh, Whoop That Trick at WrestleMania would be
Yo.
so live.
That shit would be so live.
That would be so live.
That shit would be so live.
That's my workout music.
But
I'd be in the gym screaming, "Whoop that trick!"
AEW in regards to matches, the one match that stood out to me in regards to
Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay.
There you go. I was getting ready to say the United States Heavyweight Championship between Kenny Omega and Ospreay at Forbidden Door. That was definitely. It wasn't good as their match at Wrestle Kingdom though. Their match
Bro,
at Wrestle.
Let's get something straight.
Okay,
and this
okay,
ain't no
okay.
shit talking, but you can never duplicate any type of match you had at Wrestle Kingdom.
At Wrestle Kingdom.
It will never be. It will never be.
Yeah, Wrestle
We
Kingdom
thought,
next
hold
week,
on,
too.
hold on. We thought we was gonna get an AJ Styles classic with Shinsuke Nakamura. Did we? No.
No.
Sadly, no.
Any Kenny Omega Chris Jericho match in AEW? No. But at Wrestle Kingdom, yes.
Yeah.
And also, Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, they perform the best when they're in Japan.
I noticed that.
That's where to be honest with you, that's where their bread and butter comes from.
I noticed that.
Kenny Omega puts the best matches on. That's where I became a Kenny Omega fan. But that match with Forbidden Door,
I can't lie. I'm a Kenny Omega guy, and it sucks that he's injured now because ain't no telling how long he's gonna be out this time. He had emergency surgery.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be out for a minute.
He's gonna be out longer than he just was.
Yeah, I don't think
he was only out for what 8 months.
I don't think we see him in 2024 at all.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna. I think we're gonna see him 2024. I think we will see him closer to the end of 2024 to 2025.
Yeah, we may not see him until like probably, if anything, October. So he's gonna be out for a minute. Speaking of Wrestle Kingdom, I know Wrestle Kingdom is coming up next. Matter of fact, Wrestle Kingdom is next week.
I thought it was no. It's always next week. I thought it was the. You're right. It is next week.
It is next week. It's always the beginning of the new year.
Next week. It's always the first week. It's always the first week in January.
Yeah. Let me take a look to see what some of the matches are real quick. Hold on one moment. Well, I got this up here. 18. Yeah. So some of the matches up here, and Ricky, shout out to Ricky, who was our New Japan our
connoisseur.
Yeah. The only matches I see that I don't know a lot of these matches, but I do see Okada is facing Bryan Danielson at Wrestle Kingdom. So I think this is going to be a third match. And I think the previous, didn't Okada hurt him? Didn't he injure him the past two matches?
Daniel Bryan want to be Malachi Black so bad. It's okay. It's okay.
Other matches, I'm not even going to try to pronounce some of these names. There is going to be a three-way match for the IWGP Global Heavyweight Champ. Is that a new belt? Ospreay versus Moxley versus David Finlay.
I wouldn't doubt if it is a new belt. I feel like they have.
Oh, it's a United States title. They changed the name of it.
So I feel like they have new belts all the fucking.
Yeah, they're having a never open weight champion Shingo Tagawa.
I'm sorry, but can we keep Moxley out of shit?
Yeah, Moxley's actually in the final. So actually, the World's End is actually this coming Saturday. It's
Why?
AEW's last pay-per-view of the year. Samoa Joe's taking on MJF for the AEW World Title. They've been having this storyline.
Yeah, he turned on them last night.
Yeah, they've been having this storyline, the Devil storyline, which is it's been dragging on long enough. They need to end this shit now because this storyline has been I think this storyline has been dragging on since almost July, and it's like we don't know who the Devil is. I'm thinking everybody's saying it's Adam Cole. So everybody says Adam Cole, and then the other.
But Adam Cole is hurt. Did he tear TLC?
Is he?
No, he hurt his foot. I think
He's legit.
I thought he tore his TLC.
it was his foot.
He's legitimate hurt. He's hurt.
I think it's Dolph Ziggler.
Somebody said Jack Perry.
Oh God, Jungle Boy.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong. Hey, shout out to Jack Perry, man.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Jungle Boy, man.
Hey, he sucks.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, the fuck
No,
he
doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Jack Perry got rid of CM Punk. Shout out to
I will argue until I'm blue in the face. You will not convince me that you're good in any way, shape, or form. I don't.
Hey, I'm not trying, Lucas. I don't want to convince you. I just know what he did.
Shut up, Chris.
I just know what he did. So,
I just know what he did.
you know, hey,
All right, y'all. Let's get into the next superstars of the year. Superstars of the
yeah.
year. All right, male superstar. Who's your male? All right, are we
Roman
doing
Reigns.
Wait a minute. Are we doing it by organization or overall?
Roman Reigns.
I don't care. The overall.
Okay, overall. Who's your superstar of the year?
LA Knight.
Roman Reigns.
You going with
No, it's Roman.
Roman
Roman.
Reigns.
It's Roman.
Chris?
Roman.
I'm gonna go Seth Rollins.
Followed by Cody.
I'm gonna go with Seth. I'm gonna go with Seth.
Followed by Cody.
Followed by Cody. Yeah, I gotta go with Seth, man. Seth winning the World Heavyweight Championship, defending the title, and
biggest breakout star.
Oh man,
Dominic Mysterio.
I got four.
Dominic Mysterio.
I got four.
Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic Mysterio.
Give this man his flowers, y'all.
Dominic's the only answer. But
Dominic's the only answer, y'all.
If we're going to give anybody else a breakout superstar, there's probably three other names.
But I gotta go with Dominic.
Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, obviously.
Him joining the Judgment Day, and then on top of that, him winning the NXT North American title was icing on the cake.
All right, let's say Dominic's not in the picture. All right, or we just say
Knight.
LA. If it's not Dominic, it's definitely LA Knight. LA Knight had a hell of a year. He definitely had a hell of. I do think. Well, we're gonna.
Ricky Starks. I hate to admit it. Ricky Starks. I hate to admit it.
No.
I hate to admit it.
I gotta give him that.
I hate to admit it.
He did. He did have a solid.
You say, hey, you say you want to talk about other stuff, or I'm with
Another-
you, okay?
Another
I
breakout.
hate to admit it.
Swerve
Ricky Starks.
Swerve Strickland.
Swerve Strickland.
I was gonna say
Yes.
Swerve. If
Swerve
anybody in AEW gets the most,
Swerve Strickland.
it's Swerve. It's Isaiah
Swerve
Swerve
Let me tell you
Strickland.
about Swerve Strickland for a minute. That match he had with Cowboy, what's his name?
Hangman.
With Hangman Adam Page.
The Texas
Man.
Death Match.
Yo,
Holy
Hey.
shit.
hey, I
That match
watched
was
it.
sick.
I watched it. That's a match of the year candidate.
Yo, that's a match of the year candidate. Give Swerve his flowers.
Hey,
dog.
hey, give Swerve his props, man.
Swerve-
hey.
I don't
Swerve
see
is-
how he's not trying
his
to fight for the
theme-
AEW
Prince
title.
Nana dancing to his theme song.
Bro, his theme song is one of the best theme songs out there.
Yo, that song. Tell me, y'all cannot tell me when that song comes.
He's
on,
putting
y'all
on,
get hyped.
he's putting on better promos too. He's putting on better
He's
promos.
putting on
Also-
good matches.
Also, hold on, listen. Also, he didn't miss a beat when they put him with the stupid ass that little faction that had Rick Ross. He didn't miss a beat when that he didn't miss a beat with the whole Keith Lee incident because they were supposed to have a match and they stopped that. He didn't miss a beat, bro. He
They're
has
coming
been
back to that. They're actually facing that World's End.
yeah, but they're too late now.
But yeah, but I felt like they did it too late. I'm like, wait a minute, how y'all drag a storyline for over a year after he took him out with a cement block? The storyline went dead. And I'm
Yeah, it
like,
went dead after that.
Then they have Keith Lee feuding with the dude in ROH. I'm like, so
Yeah.
we're not gonna revisit this storyline. So it didn't happen. I'm confused. I'm like, then it's like, oh, then Keith Lee calls him out. And I'm like, so wait a minute. Oh, it's like you almost said like amnesia or something like, oh, wait a minute, I forgot.
Right.
Yeah, Swerve wants to do that. Attack me. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
Swerve.
Swerve definitely over Ricky. Swerve definitely over Ricky Starks.
Swerve, I believe Swerve wins the AEW title. I don't know if he's going to win the world title, but I do believe he's going to win one of those 15 titles they got in AEW. I do believe he's going to either win TNT title, international. He's going to win a title. He's got to win it. He should have won the Continental Classic. He should have.
Another breakout star. Y'all don't want to say. I mean, yes, y'all do want to
Go
say
ahead,
because
go
y'all
ahead.
give him. Huh?
Go ahead.
Y'all give him props. Y'all always give him props. Damian Priest.
Hell yeah. Yeah. If y'all haven't watched, I've been a fan of Priest ever since he was Punishment Martinez in
Yeah.
Ring of Honor.
In our Ring of Honor. In Ring
Yes.
of Honor.
Ring of Honor. Punishment Martinez. Y'all
And-
don't follow these dudes. Don't follow these dudes when they get to NXT. Follow
Right.
these dudes before
Yeah,
they get
he was
to
in
NXT.
Ring of Honor.
He
People
was in Ring
forget
of
that.
Honor. Punishment
People
Martinez.
forget that.
Yes. Came up to
Yeah.
NXT, changed his name. He ended up winning the NXT North American Championship.
Mhm.
To the main roster, ended up winning the United States title. He beat Sheamus for that. Then they put him in a Judgment Day. Homeboy has won the Money in the Senior Money in the Bank now.
And my last one,
Go ahead.
Solo.
Hell yeah. Solo's gonna win gold. Eventually. Yeah. I
Solo's the
think-
next tribal chief.
Yeah. I definitely want to see what this discussion when we have the same discussion in 2024. I do believe at the end of I will say my solid prediction by the end of 2024. I believe everyone who's holding their belt now will not be holding their belt at the end of 2024.
Hey, people don't want to hear this, but this is the truth. Solo is going to do everything his uncle didn't do. That his uncle passed. That his uncle died earlier before he could do. Because his uncle's Umaga.
Yep.
Rest in peace, my
Solo is Umaga and reincarnated when it comes to this.
He's
wrestling
groomed to be
shit.
presented that way down the line.
Yeah, but would you not say he's carrying the torch, right? Though,
Yeah.
He is.
would you say that?
He's
Would you say he's making Umaga proud?
He's solidly
Yes.
earned his memory.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
Very solid. Very definitely solid.
That's what I'm saying. He's carrying on the mystique that was Umaga. You know what I'm saying? He may not have the the face paint and everything like that. And people are gonna say, hey, let's see how what can he do without a Roman Reigns? You know what I'm saying? So people are gonna throw that out there, but
We see what main event Jey Uso can do without Roman Reigns.
Right.
Hey, getting rid of the face paint helps out a lot.
Yeah, thank
The
you.
Usos.
Let's keep it a buck. I'm glad you said that.
The
Let's keep
Usos
it
had
a
the
buck,
face paint.
Keith.
Look what happened when they got rid of the face paint.
But Keith, I'm gonna piggyback off that. Let's keep it a buck, Keith. Like you said, what happened when it was the face paints? Look what happened when they turned heel.
Yeah.
Gear changed.
When they went to the Uso Penitentiary,
The gear changed.
Let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this. The Usos was considered one of the greatest tag teams way before they got with the Bloodline. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying.
They were.
Say I'm lying.
You're not.
And
You're not.
This was doing the face paint and colorful shorts and shit.
No.
And
This
the
is
whole
Uso
ring
Penitentiary.
entrance.
No, this
Bro,
is Uso Penitentiary. That's his day one is.
That rivalry with the New Day
Classic.
propelled them to greatness.
Classic rivalry.
Propelled them to. They are in the conversations with Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard, with the Midnight Express, with the Legion of Doom, with the Steiner Brothers,
And you know
with the New Age
They
Outlaws,
moved up from top 100 to top 50.
with the Dudley Boys. With the Dudley Boys. Matter of fact, I will put them over some of them.
Classic tag team wrestling, man.
I'm not putting them over the Dudley Boys yet.
No. They haven't got that point yet. No,
I haven't put them there, but I have them over New Age Outlaws. I have them over the Steiner Brothers. I have them over Midnight Express. I have them over Arn and Tully, and that's putting and damn.
And these guys debuted in 2014.
Yes.
They debuted. I remember they made their when they attacked.
Was it 14? I feel like it was.
No,
before that.
it was before that. It was before that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It was
thinking.
2012.
Yeah, it had to be like
2012,
2000
my bad,
earlier.
2012, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
2012. My bad. 2012. My apologies. They came up in 2000. They won a tag team title in 2014. My bad.
Yeah. I was there, I think.
When they won it,
They won it on Raw. They won it on Raw.
Penny belts.
Didn't they beat the New Age Outlaws?
Was it on Raw?
Yeah, they beat.
Yeah, it was on Raw.
Coming to do tag
No, no, I was there when the Tyson Kidd and whoever won the tag title. At Payback, I think.
Tyson Kidd and who was the British Bulldog son?
What's his name? Something Smith.
What's something Smith? They beat them. They didn't beat them. They debuted. They attacked them. Tamina. That's when Tamina. There's been rumors that Tamina's retired.
Yeah.
I don't know how I've been reading shit that she retired. I didn't cheat.
Who? Who?
Tamina.
Tamina Snuka.
I never heard she got released.
Yeah, they said she retired from in-ring. I didn't know she was still in the active roster. I didn't know where the hell she was. She makes her debut. She comes out and wrestles these matches like every 5 months. Like, where the fuck you been at?
Extra.
So, all right. So we got our superstars of the year. What about female superstar of the year?
Rhea Ripley.
Definitely Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley.
No debates. No
And I'm not arguing with nobody else.
Honorable mention Io Sky.
No. Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley, dude. Sorry.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley. And it looks like they're building up to Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania.
Okay, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, so all right, tag team of the year?
Well, who's really been tag teams though? Everybody's just been put together.
Who can you go with tag?
I mean, everybody's just been put together.
Creed
Yeah,
brothers.
man, this has not been a good. I mean, the tag team division is strong, but
The Creed brothers.
yeah. If I gotta go, I can't go with Street Profits because Street Profits had like a little hiatus or whatever. But definitely the Creed brothers. I would definitely put the Creed brothers in there. I think that's tag team overall tag team of the year.
I'm not counting Judgment Day.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Those are people that's put together. Those are people that's put together.
All right. Any other accolades we can do for 2023?
Okay. Who's been the best villain this year?
Roman.
No.
No.
Dom.
Dom, dog, Dom.
When you get the microphone in your hand and you can't get a word out, there you go. That's something.
Dom.
They
And it's
boo
too
this man anytime.
fam, it's too hey Lucas, you know of all people, it's too natural. It's too natural to hate that kid. Because they see him as a little brat. How do you not hate him?
Just hate his
That's
face.
heat. That's heat. Yeah, right. You hate it.
You hate his
Hey,
face.
what did he say in Step Brothers? I don't know what it is about your face, but I really want to deliver one of these
Yeah,
right in your
I just-
soul.
Oh yeah.
Right here, dead in the face. Just,
He said.
He said there's
said-
nothing I can do. He said, no, it's definitely your face.
he said tits.
Fam, he said, I don't know. He said, I just want to deliver one of these right in your suck hole. Fam,
Brothers-
he
yeah,
said,
Step
fam, he
Brothers
just said
is
that.
the
He
GOAT.
just sat there and asked. He said, man, is there anything I can do? He said, no, it's definitely your face.
Step Brothers is the GOAT movie, man. The fucking Catalina wine mixer. So fucking-
He said, "What's up with you, Kimosabe?" He said, "It looks like you want to punch me in the face."
Well, do it. Punch me in the fucking face.
He said, "Hey, Derek, you know what helps with that? If you lick my butthole."
Hey, you're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I guess I got to do it. Bow, bow again. And I can say hi again. They golden pony boy.
Oh my god. Oh
Love that
my
movie,
God.
man.
Oh my god. So villain of the year. So he goes to. What you say? It goes to.
Goes to Dominic Mysterio by default.
Okay, who's face of the year?
Seth.
Seth.
Seth or Cody. Seth or Cody.
Cody. Cody or Sammy. Cody or Sammy.
I give it to Seth mainly for the two reasons that A, he's the world champion, and B, yeah, sorry, when the crowd's it's the crowd singing his theme song, man. I can't get over it.
Okay, so is better
I mean,
than whoa? Is this better than whoa?
Yes, absolutely.
I would say it is, but
I gotta go with Cody's theme, man. I think Cody's theme. I'm gonna say it on a biased tip, but the reason why I say Cody's theme, the whoa, is better, is for the simple fact is once you hear it, the whole crowd just sings it.
Yeah, but the whole crowd.
They do, but they really sing Cody's shit word for word. And I noticed that being in the freaking, being in the building when it happened.
Same thing.
I don't even know the song, but I know the song because of everybody else now.
Yeah, I've been known the song.
Right.
It's almost like
exactly.
It's almost like Jericho where everybody sings his song.
I don't know Judas. I don't know Judas.
I do.
I don't know Judas.
I do. I've been known. But no, I'll put it to you like this. Only reason I'm saying is because when I was at SummerSlam, and I heard like 56,000, singing both the songs. Everybody was louder for Seth. I'm just going off of that.
You gotta go.
Okay.
You gotta go. Hold on. You gotta go with this theme though.
What is that?
That's Swerve Strickland.
Oh, that is Swerve Strickland. Yeah.
Yeah, but the crowd sing his theme song though like that.
No, but Prince Nana coming down dancing. That shit. I don't know why that shit get me weak.
You want to know why they don't sing it, Lucas?
Because they don't have an audience.
Yeah,
Their arenas are half empty.
Yeah, Carmelo Hayes theme. Carmelo Hayes theme.
Whoop that trick is up there too.
All empty wrestling.
Don't even need no lyrics.
All empty wrestling.
All elderly wrestling.
But Carmelo Hayes, please.
All ex WWE wrestling.
Yo, I'm begging you, WWE, when Hayes comes to the main roster, and I know they're using this song now when he's on SmackDown, do not change the song.
Yeah, don't change Trick Williams' song either.
This ain't Vince. This ain't Vince.
I know.
This ain't Vince.
Because Vince, it would be some cheesy ass song they would change Carmelo Hayes' theme song to, man.
This ain't Vince, dog. They ain't changing that. They do. Trip is doing what's getting the crowd right.
Right.
All right. So, question: who's a superstar to watch for 2024? Who's someone that's up and coming? That's someone that you think is going to make a big deal in 2024?
Swerve Strickland. I think 2024 is going to be his year.
I really do think
Swerve.
so. Yeah, I think Swerve is going to have a hell of a year.
I think Swerve is going to have a hell of a
I think
year.
Trick Williams is going to have a hell of a year.
I think Carmelo is going to have a hell of a year.
Yeah. I think
LA Knight has a good year next year.
I think LA Knight wins the United States Championship.
I think LA Knight gets his push halted. Not because I want him to, because I think it's bullshit, but I think CM Punk coming back is really fucking gonna fuck him over. I hope I'm wrong.
I think,
I think Randy Orton and CM Punk coming back. AJ Styles is back, and the way AJ Styles
Can we
looks,
talk about AJ Styles for a minute? Holy shit!
that motherfucker on steroids.
That
Right.
Let me not slander his name like that. I don't say
Right, that's what it is.
Yo, Styles came back. I think he has that what's that with the TNA thing when he came back as the what's that shit called?
Show y'all.
Hold on, when they wanted him in Aces and Eights.
Yeah, when
they wanted him in Aces. Remember he was keeping that. I said the
low
same
wolf
thing.
gimmick.
The black hoodie and everything. I said the same thing. I said remember he had when he was where they give Aces that they want to put him to Aces and Eights.
He didn't talk.
And remember he wouldn't give him his answer. That's why I said the same thing.
This is a character he needed this. He needed this overhaul. I like this AJ Styles. It's more aggressive. AJ Styles, I definitely like this AJ Styles, man. This was definitely needed. I like this AJ Styles. And it's not like he's a heel or a face.
He's a tweener.
He's a
tweener.
I like this.
But you know what? This is what I've gathered. Are they going? I don't even think he's a tweener because I think he's just alone because he's not with the OC no more.
Yeah, they separate him
But
from OC.
All three of them fought. Randy fought LA Knight. LA Knight fought AJ Styles. Randy fought AJ Styles. So at first it looked like he just turned on LA Knight, but all three of them beefing.
They all won Reigns. And that shows you kind of Reigns power. That shows you what kind of power that Reigns has.
Well, all three of them have a program with him.
Well, all three of them went. Do you see that?
And let's not forget CM Punk got a program with him.
Do you think it's going to be a fatal 4-way at the Royal Rumble?
No, hell no.
Oh.
So who do you think wins that match? You think Orton and LA Knight and AJ Styles goes to the Rumble?
I think if anything, I think it would be a triple threat before it would be a fatal 4-way.
Right.
I can see that.
And that's where they exclude LA Knight, and that's where LA Knight goes into the Royal Rumble. And if he don't win it, you might see it. No, you won't see it because people already got CM Punk winning it.
Yeah, CM Punk is
okay. So let's do our predictions then for 2000. So who wins the? So since Punk is back, before Punk came back, who was your pick to win the Rumble?
LA Knight.
Yeah, I had that too. But now I don't know why. I don't think Punk wins the Rumble. I don't know why. I got this feeling he just doesn't win it.
I do.
You think?
But he ain't gonna win the title at WrestleMania. I
think he wins the title at Mania.
No, I don't.
I gotta.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, this is a good. Hey, again, we get it. It's a feel good moment.
Yeah.
CM Punk back. He's But let me tell you like this. You still think CM Punk ain't gotta eat shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got to go through his.
He gonna have to go through some shit now. And I'm pretty sure that was one of the terms and conditions of him coming back. We gonna give you some shit. Don't get it twisted. You gonna probably be at the front of the line, as far as we giving you Seth Rollins. We know it. You guys have been building on that since you was in AEW. Matter of fact, before AEW. So you've been building on that, because go back to ROH, everything like that. Then because like they did with Cody and Roman. You believe that's what's gonna happen? No, he's gonna eat shit first. You ain't gonna. Okay, we're gonna give you the main. We're gonna give you the Mania main event. We're gonna give you the Royal Rumble win. But you ain't finna win shit. You gonna eat shit first.
I think Triple H told him that. I think that was explained.
Yeah.
Triple H is like, hey, welcome to have you. Hey, glad to have you back. just know you gotta go. You gotta go through the process now.
Also, he's going to create a lot of problems in that locker room if he wins that quick. He is. You know that.
But question: what if Rollins is not the champion at Mania?
I don't see him not being.
Who would be then?
I don't see him not being. I can't see it.
It's a lot of shit saying. They said, do you still do Rollins and CM Punk at Mania and not have it for the title? Trying to make sense out of that, but I couldn't see any other way in regards to Punk. The only way Punk would have, Rollins would have to lose the title before.
Who does Rollins lose to?
I can't see it.
Who does Rollins lose? I'm sorry, but yeah, you could take the rivalry and the backstory that is CM Punk and Seth Rollins and have them have a singles match, but that does what? That's a grudge match then. Put the prize on the line. You're still gonna have, number one, their promos are already starting to get hot. You already see that shit. So you have that, and then on top of that, you can't beat me for the title. You can talk all the shit you want, you can't beat me for the title.
So if he doesn't beat
Punk, don't win the title, and now he's pissed.
You think he wins at SummerSlam?
If he don't get hurt.
Yeah.
So winning at SummerSlam, I can see that.
If he don't get hurt,
I can see that.
He hasn't given you a full. He has yet to give you a full year.
I think Cody wins the Elimination Chamber to face Reigns at Mania.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think
I've been
Cody
saying
goes.
that for the longest. He's not winning the Rumble again.
Yeah, I think
I'll be shocked if Cody does win the Rumble.
No, he ain't Austin. He ain't Stone Cold.
No,
he ain't Stone Cold.
No. And he's not Shawn Michaels either.
And he ain't Shawn Michaels.
Imagine if Cody doesn't win the title at Mania.
I'll laugh.
Yo,
I fuck with Cody. I fuck with Cody.
My ass off.
I don't.
I would laugh my ass off.
But I definitely laugh my ass off.
You know what? I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be like,
bro, if he didn't win at Mania and lost to Reigns, I'm still gonna be standing up in front of that TV like this.
Yo, if he doesn't win the title at Mania, it's like, all right, look, we're gonna try this next year. we're gonna keep finishing this. Yo, what if
let me tell you something?
Reigns versus Cody for the next 3 years, and he just doesn't beat Reigns.
Facts. Keith, let me tell you something. You want me? I'm finna be that fan. I'm about to be that fan. I don't want Roman Reigns to lose the title.
You know what?
I'm about to be that fan. I don't want him to lose the title.
It feels weird.
I don't want him to lose the title. I'm keeping it a buck with you.
What happens to Reigns after he loses the title?
I don't want him to. You can't tell me who is perfectly better than what Roman Reigns has done the last 4 years.
It's hard to believe.
That's the shoes to follow, dog. That's the shoes to follow, dog.
My man was champion during the pandemic. Bro, we're going back. So how many years we going back now? We get ready going to 2024. My man is still.
That's for almost 4 years.
Bruh. What do you win it? We won it at SummerSlam 2019? Was it
Bring on the throat lodgers?
Was it 2020 he won it? Man.
Yeah, 2020, yeah.
Bruh. How many? I don't move from Virginia Beach to Richmond. Came back to Virginia Beach. And my man still got the title. How many seasons we done been through? We done been through like 3-4 NFL seasons. And my man still got the title. I think we've crowned, 3 NBA champions since he won the title? Yo, we gotta go all the way back to when he won the title and see like how much gas was back when he won the title. Who was still in the NBA? Who was still in college when he won the title? We gotta do a on this day kind of thing when the last time he won the title. It's been a crazy.
Yeah, it's almost 4 years.
4 years. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And like us growing up, I mean, we're not used to seeing these like long title reigns like this. I mean, it's like this is crazy.
Yeah, we are. We are used to seeing these long title reigns.
Yeah, I mean, like
motherfucking Hulk Hogan.
Motherfucker was champion for like 9 years almost.
Man, Hulk Hogan, man, listen. Hulk Hogan first of all, and you know the funny part about it, Hulk Hogan would lose the title when not even on TV. He'd lose the title at some motherfucking house show. Next thing you know, Hulk Hogan had lost the title to how the fuck? And then, but he would win the title back at some type of big ass event, whether it's WrestleMania. No, I'm talking about WWF.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking NWO when this motherfucker won the World Heavyweight Championship. This motherfucker used to lose the title in pay-per-view and then win it the next night on Nitro.
Bro, when he went to the NWO, he lost the title one time to Lex Luger, and they made him lose it 6 days later. Fam, he lost the title to Sting, and then they vacated it the next night.
That's crazy how many times he won the title, and every time he lost the title was overturned. He used to give
Yeah.
the title back. He used to give
Remember
the title back
Roddy
the next night on
Piper
Nitro.
with Roddy Piper too.
Man, every single time he lost the title, they used to give it back to him. That shit was crazy, man. Crazy times, man. Mania matches, man. So we pretty much, I think we discussed this on the last show, man. In regards to Mania matches, we got a lot. I think most of the card is gonna be set. I think we already got like what 8, 9 matches already set.
I think we got most of the card.
I think we got most of the cards set
Yeah.
in Mania. So I really, unless something changes, I think the card, we pretty much predicted the card, and I think we ought to do that, predict the card and see how many of those we get right. So
I feel like us because we watch it, we scope the scene, we see what's going on behind the scenes. We keep our ears to the internet, and I'm gonna keep our ears and eyes to the internet. You know what I mean? So I think we all kind of can figure it out. Of course, like they say, cards subject to change. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of written. It's kind of written. We're not stupid.
Jay versus Jimmy is coming.
We know that. That's the storyline in the making.
We know it's gonna happen eventually. It's gonna lead up to it. They're gonna cross. I believe they cross paths in the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
Most of the matches that are gonna get made, if y'all notice a pattern, a lot of matches that get made at Mania, they start at Royal Rumble.
Because that's the road to WrestleMania.
That's the road to WrestleMania. At least 3 matches get started at Royal Rumble that lead to at least 3 or 4 matches get set.
Yeah, and it's the number one, the winner. You're also gonna have somebody. There's a rivalry created off of being who eliminated who. Don't forget that rivalry.
You got that rivalry.
There's always a main player that get eliminated by somebody that they feel they shouldn't have got eliminated by. So that starts the road to WrestleMania too. You're right. And then you always have that. And then you always have that. Oh, this megastar and this megastar cross paths in the Royal Rumble. Now, boom. Let's keep it a buck. Like, it happens like that all the time.
Yeah. So I think we said this before, and Lucas said it too. I really do think Jimmy versus Jay should open up Mania. I think it should be night.
It should be night one. It should be night one, but it shouldn't open. Nah, wait. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it should.
It should. You got to think about it. You sitting down in your seat. You get the first match to kick off Mania. Jimmy Uso versus Jey Uso.
But remember, the first match is always when it's light outside.
Yeah, they're gonna wait for that one. Yeah, you can wait for that one. You can wait for. that.
And it's in Philly, right?
It's gonna be in Philly.
Shit, they better hope it's warm outside.
We had discussed going to Mania, but we looked at the weather. We thinking beginning of April in Philadelphia. You probably
still might be cold.
It's still looking at 50, 60 degrees outside, man. You gotta sit out there 2 nights in a row. Nah, man. Nah. It's just I could just watch that shit at home, man. So you got another rumor is Brock Lesnar, Gunther.
Yes. Hold on. That's what might be the Royal. That might kick off at the Royal Rumble.
I think
either
so.
Gunther, because they said Brock Lesnar will be in the Royal Rumble. Either Gunther eliminates Brock Lesnar or Brock Lesnar eliminates Gunther. I'm thinking it's gonna be Gunther eliminating Brock Lesnar.
Will it be for the Intercontinental title?
No, hell no. The fuck?
So when is Gunther gonna drop the Intercontinental title?
It won't be to no damn Brock Lesnar.
He's walking into Mania as champion.
You don't disrespect Brock Lesnar like that. He's not Roman Reigns or John Cena. He's not gonna take a secondary title ever. Brock has never been a tag title holder, an Intercontinental title holder, a European title holder, a U.S. title holder, a hardcore title holder. None of that. If you looked at Brock's career, he's never been none of those titles. It's always been the main title.
Didn't Brock make his debut?
What?
Didn't Brock make his debut match?
He made his debut the night after Mania.
night after Mania.
During a hardcore match is what I'm saying.
When he beat the shit out of
I'm talking first time ever, not when
yeah. When he beat the shit out of
Yeah.
Spike Dudley. I know when he beat the shit out of Spike Dudley.
Yeah.
All right, so that's another match.
I just think that's ironic.
Seth Rollins versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. Cody versus Roman Reigns for the title. So those matches. These matches are pretty much already set in stone. That's going to be LA Knight versus the dude who's holding the United States title, Logan Paul. So
I like that.
So that's going to be for United States title. They're going to build up to that. So I can definitely see that. Somewhere, somehow, the Intercontinental title is going to be defended. I don't know who's going to be winning it or who's going to be the match. I do feel like the Intercontinental... It might be... You know what? They might be the Intercontinental title a ladder match. I can see they're going to have a special match. I can see a six-person match for whoever the Intercontinental champion is. I do believe that's going to be a ladder match for the Intercontinental title. I can see that.
Bring back ladder matches at Mania.
This is what I believe. Brock is going to put over Gunther.
Yeah.
He's going to put him over. Brock has been giving back to the business lately. Have y'all noticed that?
Yeah.
Yep.
He gave Cody Rhodes flowers.
He's been giving back to the business lately.
Yeah.
Does that mean he's retiring soon?
They said WrestleMania was in Minnesota coming up. I
When?
feel like that's when he's going to...
The year after?
I think it's next. I think it's the year. I think it's the next year after.
Hey, if it's in Minnesota.
I think it's when he's going to retire. I think that's going to be.
Brock is what? Brock is 44, 45?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it.
No, he don't. That's because he takes good care of himself. But
He's the alpha male. The alpha male of our species.
I tell you like this. Any bullshit that they say about Brock Lesnar and how he carries on in the match or the type of person that he is, what you cannot say is he holds any of the younger talent down. You cannot say that. And hold on, before y'all say, well, he had the title this long or he was part-time or everything like that. Can we also say Brock has always done business the right way?
Y'all notice how Brock only does storylines with people that he knows are going to be great?
Yeah.
Seth,
But that's what I'm. But
Seth,
Lucas, that's
Roman.
exactly what I'm saying.
And you know what's crazy?
But they try to build it because he's an intimidating factor, or he the UFC. But when has Brock not done business? Is what I'm asking.
You know what's crazy about all that I just said too? Him working with Seth and Roman and Cody. Notice how he never wanted to work with Mox. Didn't even want to give him more than 10 minutes in their Mania match.
He had that one match with Mox. It was a hardcore match at WrestleMania. That one.
Yeah.
That match was so weird.
With Moxley, with
Whack.
Dean Ambrose,
Whack.
I feel like that was a feeling, and I feel like he was pissed off that they gave him that.
Yeah,
That match had
yeah,
a
he
weird
didn't
feel.
want to work with him.
That match had a weird feel to it. I just didn't like
Lesnar
It was a feel. I feel like that match was just thrown together because he just got his ass whooped.
Lesnar did not want to work with him.
That match felt.
I mean, do you blame him?
I don't.
I think
I need-
That's 3 tiers below him.
It really is.
And the fact that they made
So,
it.
but Lucas, once again, Keisha Lucas, we just sat there and said he didn't want to wrestle with him, but he did business with him, right?
Somewhat. He didn't put him over.
I'm not putting no fucking Dean. What?
That's what I'm trying to say though. You notice how?
But I'm saying he did business though. He still did business with him.
Not really. He was forced to.
Yeah, he did.
That's technically doing business.
Dude, you think Brock Lesnar ain't got no say so on who the fuck he faces?
I mean, yeah, but I
He
think.
signed off on that.
Well, okay. So let me reiterate that he gave him his 5 minutes of fame, but once he realized what kind of stick in the mud he was working with, he said, "Fuck all that. I'm not doing it again."
I agree. But that's what I'm talking about. He still did business with him. He may didn't want to, but the fact of the matter, he put his ego to the side for the betterment of that company, is what I'm saying. He's like, okay, but let me tell you like this. Even with that fucking throwaway match, I bet you Brock Lesnar got paid more than everybody on that fucking card. except the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's doing business. Brock has now been putting people over in the name of the business. Because guess what? What is true is when Vince retired or quit, whatever, Brock did leave out of loyalty to Vince. Vince is the one that told him to come back. That is facts. Also, Brock's respect for Triple H plays a factor too. But his love for Vince is the biggest thing.
He loves the shit out of Vince.
He loves the shit out of Vince. And him and Vince ended on a bad term the first time. Actually, no, they didn't. Actually, they really didn't. Vince is the one that told him to go ahead. No, Undertaker's the one that told him to go ahead and pursue football. I watched. I listened to the podcast. It was Brock Lesnar was afraid to disappoint Vince, but he was afraid that he would be passing up an opportunity. The Undertaker's the one that told him, "You're gonna regret or hate yourself if you don't go ahead and do this."
Right.
I will send you guys a link in the group chat.
Yeah, send it.
It was the Undertaker that went ahead and that told Brock to go ahead and do it. That's another person that Brock Lesnar has respect for. Because guess what? People don't talk about it. The Undertaker helped groom Brock Lesnar.
Facts.
That's big facts.
He helped groom Brock Lesnar.
That's big facts.
Y'all don't know this. Stone Cold Steve Austin is the one that helped groom Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle even admits it.
Now that I didn't know.
Kurt Angle admits it. Kurt Angle would tell you if it was Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin, that helped him become the star that he became. This is why y'all gotta listen to these podcasts, bro. This is what I listen. I listen to these podcasts. Kurt Angle came out his mouth and said that.
I definitely got to listen to these podcasts.
There are some wrestlers that help that have. See, people talk about these wrestlers with big egos, and some of them do have them, but they don't talk about the things that they do for others. So when people say the golden shovel, oh, John Cena buried somebody. For everybody that y'all say John Cena buried, there's more people that he put over and did business with and helped groom.
Not wrong there.
Yeah, John Cena, and then people get upset when John Cena didn't win, when he didn't beat Austin Theory at WrestleMania. He didn't have to beat Austin Theory.
He didn't have to.
Why did he have to beat Austin Theory to get? He's shooting movies.
Yeah.
He doesn't have time to be a United States champion.
Right.
He doesn't have time. He is not. I didn't expect Cena to win the United States title. What's the purpose of him winning the title for?
John Cena has put over Roman Reigns twice.
Yeah. So what was the whole point of him winning the title? It's like it's like, yeah, he lost at Mania. I'm like, yeah, he lost at Mania. He lost to Solo Sikoa. What is a John Cena win gonna do?
Clean too. He lost to him clean too.
It's like, so why are people getting upset when Cena's not winning? He doesn't have to. This man has had a stellar career. He doesn't need to beat Solo Sikoa. He doesn't need to beat Austin Theory. He doesn't need to come back. He came back because the strike happened. He had free time. He's like, hey, I'm gonna commit to. He said, but he told people when the strike is over, I gotta go back.
That's right.
This ain't no long-term thing. I gotta go back because he said if he didn't go back, there were people that was gonna lose their jobs.
That's true. You speaking facts.
He had to go back. So it's just, it's just short. I hope everybody knows this is short term. This was not Cena long term. Cena's not gonna be at the Rumble. He might be at Mania. He might, if he's not shooting a movie or nothing like that. That's it. You're not getting full-time Cena no more and everything. And y'all can stop with this whole Rock versus Roman Reigns at Mania. It's not.
I've been saying that for the last 2 years.
Would y'all stop? Because
let it go. It's not happening.
Let that shit go. We're not.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Just like Undertaker versus Sting.
It's not happening. Look, The Rock is too. Rock has got so much shit going on. The Rock ain't got time to have one match with Roman Reigns.
Apparently,
He don't.
he's showing up at Elimination Chambers.
Probably just to make it an appearance. That's it.
He showed up at SmackDown last month. I don't give a shit.
We're not getting Roman Reigns versus The Rock because everybody's talking about The Rock.
And quite frankly, I don't want it.
I don't care about it.
The Rock does nothing for me now. This ain't 99, 2000, and 2001.
Right, I've heard the same shit.
I don't need Roman Reigns versus The Rock anymore. It's just it's done. We're over it.
They had their opportunity.
Exactly. Thank you. They had the opportunity. They didn't do it. Move on. It's over. Let it go.
Okay, let it go. It's gonna be in that. It's gonna be in that. It's gonna be in that what if file.
Yeah, it's gonna be the what if.
The what if file. Just like we had the what if Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles. What if we got Shawn Michaels versus The Rock? What if we had Rock versus Bret Hart? What if we had Sting versus Undertaker? What if we had Stone Cold versus Brock Lesnar? What if we had Stone Cold versus Hulk Hogan? What if we got Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair at WrestleMania 8? Who gives a shit? It didn't happen.
It's just like let it go, y'all.
Let it go.
It's over. I don't want to hear anything else about Roman Reigns versus The Rock or anything. The closest they came was last year, and it's over. That's it.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the close.
Right.
They had the opportunity. They were gonna pull the trigger. I think it was this close to happening. It didn't happen.
Well,
It was. It was.
It was gonna. It was close.
The Rock
to
said it was that close to happening.
It was that close to happening, but I don't think the crowd would have cared.
they would have.
I mean, they would have cared for a little bit.
It's still The Rock. It's still The Rock.
It's still The Rock. It's still The Rock. You know, I'm like, everybody wants to see The Rock have one more match and everything. You know, I was surprised when Stone Cold had that match against Kevin Owens. I was kind of really
And he came
shocked.
back to the business. Even though he won, but it was the fact that he chose KO.
Yeah, and y'all can stop with the Stone Cold versus CM Punk shit. I'm tired of hearing that one. I heard that rumor too. Stop.
We've heard that when CM Punk was in WWE before.
Yeah.
We're not getting that either. Y'all stop with that. I don't know. Stone Cold is done. Everything. Let that man sit on his ranch, enjoy his beer, and let that go. Y'all.
He came back. He came back for that one off, and there you go. He did his thing. Call it a day.
Be grateful for that.
And please do not bring Goldberg punk ass back.
Oh my lord!
No,
Seriously.
Please do not bring him back.
AEW can have him for all I care.
They can take him. They can take him.
No,
Do not bring Goldberg back. I don't
No more.
care to see him.
I don't want any more Goldberg. I'm so sick of that shit.
If this man gets a match for a title, I'm gonna throw a fit.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm
listen,
physically gonna
put it
throw
this
up
way.
if he gets another title
This
match.
is not
Facts.
1997.
Like I might be physically ill type shit.
Don't, dog. If you thought I threw a tantrum that night, I will throw another one.
Let's
Hey.
be honest. This is not 1997. Let's give it a rest.
Let's be honest. This ain't even 2003.
This ain't 2003. Let's give it a rest, y'all. It's over.
Oh, about
Keep the
fucking
fuck
time
away.
Tyler Hero hit a 3. Pussy.
Yeah, we're not going back to that. We're not getting. And everybody who wants the Attitude Era, we're not getting the Attitude Era. Stop it.
Yeah,
Shut up.
and people who
Nah,
think that
shut
AEW
up.
is
We're
the
not-
closest thing to it, like
We're
shut the
not
fuck
getting
up.
the attitude. So they bleed. Shit, what the fuck? It doesn't matter. We're not getting the Attitude Era back. We're not getting Braun panty matches back.
So what? They curse a little on TV. Ooh,
They say shit. We're
so
not
edgy.
Getting, we're not in any organization. We're not getting any kind of attitude. We're not in that time. Y'all got to remember that was a time in 1998 where WWE didn't give any fucks. No fucks at all. They aired what they wanted to air. DX was lewd and shit like that. We're in an era now. If you do that, you're going to offend at least 10,000 people. You're going to offend 10 million people, and they're going to write letters to the network. So we're not in that era where they can get away with it. Because y'all remember, if y'all can remember how the era was when the Attitude Era, there's a lot of shit that they cannot air on TV now,
Bro. That people don't understand. This society is different now.
This society's different.
You
now.
can't have an attitude era anymore.
You can't.
Let me tell you like this shit. AEW is tiptoeing on the lines. But that's because they don't have no sponsors.
Y'all want nostalgia back. Y'all want the big gold belt. We're not getting that. Okay? When they announced the World Heavyweight Championship, that's the closest.
Can't
thing
Jeff Jarrett holes no more.
You're not gonna get big gold like you got back. You're not gonna get that. We're not
You
gonna
can't
get,
Jeff Jarrett holes anymore.
We're not getting first blood match.
Yo, we heard you the first time. Can you chill?
We can't Jeff Jarrett holes no more.
Chris Jericho 1,004 holds. And we're gonna do a whole show where we're just going over the whole list of Chris Jericho moves.
You can't Jeff Jarrett hoes no more, man. That sucks.
I came back just to turn my camera back off.
No, because that sucks, though, man. You fine. That's that nostalgia we talking about, right?
I mean, who am I kidding? I'm the one who came up with the term Jeff Jarretting these hoes. Sue
I mean,
me.
you put a name on it, yeah.
Ban me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit that y'all want that we're not gonna get back. WWE is hey, you better be thankful they brought some of the old school pay-per-view matches back. I mean, it's not Fall Brawl, War Games like it was back in the day.
Bring back ambulance matches.
No, do not
Bring back kennel
I
matches.
I hated that match. I don't like the gimmick of an ambulance match. It's stupid. I really hated the concept of that match.
I didn't mind it.
I didn't like it. I just don't like ambulance matches. They just it was just too corny. It was, I don't know. To me, it was corny.
Bring back the Punjabi prison.
Facts.
the Punjabi prison match. What's the other match?
Bring back the Punjabi prison and then bring back Binger and putting the title back on Jinder Mahal.
I'm also not that either.
Where the fuck he been at? Was he on?
He's
air?
still there. They ain't gonna fire him. Hey, that's how you know Jinder Mahal is a GOAT. They ain't gonna release him.
Oh my God! Here comes Thomas. Do I have to let him in legally?
Wait, is he actually like on here?
He's on stage. Do I need to bring him in legally?
Oh. The gigolo. Yeah, boo this man.
See, he already came on here on some bullshit.
Right. Already on bullshit with his name. Man. I'm out of here, man. I can't take it. Nope.
I asked y'all before I brought him on. This was y'all fault. I
didn't know this is what was follow.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Hey, drop that again. Drop that again. No, drop that again.
I promise you, when I get married, I'm playing that song. I'm walking down the aisle just like. Matter of fact, fuck.
Not me with tears in my eyes, dog.
My 40th birthday. I gotta send y'all invites. My 40th birthday is coming up in June. 40th birthday party.
Mine's in March.
I'm coming down. That same song. I'm coming down when I make my entrance.
Do it,
bro. I will flip shit if you do. I'll be weak. I'm
coming down with the cowboy hat and everything.
What I miss?
You missed
nothing.
Everything.
Gigolo, Tommy Del Rey.
Damn, Thomas, we're done with the show.
No, we're not done yet.
The show.
Hey, Thomas look like an American badass.
All right, I tell you what, Thomas, you can just dance for an hour. We'll leave.
That Gigolo Del Rey.
Have a good night.
Come back.
Nah, back.
I'm just getting started, bitches.
We're gonna have a wrestling talk episode of
I'm just getting started, bitches. What's the square root of the equator?
Let me crack this Douce. We ready to go. Let's start the show.
Who is this motherfucker?
Shout out to Thomas, who has been on the show at least negative 3 times. But,
he's at -2 now.
Give me the recap.
I went to, if y'all don't know, I went to Vengeance Day back in February with Thomas down in Charlotte. So he attended it. We went to the Vengeance Day. And we had a good time, man. We took a lot of pictures there. So that was one of my highlights of 2023 was going to the live event with Thomas, man. Shout out to Thomas for coming with me, man. You get your flowers for that, man, for attending.
That was actually a great show too. It was a good show.
That was actually a damn good show, man. It was a damn good show, man. Braun Breaker won the steel cage match.
That was a dope show.
And that's where I met the dudes from WSW. I know I'm saying. I apologize if I'm fucking up the name. We gotta have them on the show. We gotta have.
XWW.
Yeah, man. I see there. I apologize, guys. It's been a crazy year. I have been in contact with dude. I apologize, man. It's a lot of shit going on in my personal life or whatever. But definitely, I'm gonna have him back on the show coming up next year. We definitely, because he got to give us an update in regards to what's going on with the show and everything, and what's going on with that. So definitely, I meant to have him back on later in the year, but shit happens. But we're definitely gonna have him on because that was one of. Matter of fact, I will put that down as my show of the year. That was definitely a great show. So Thomas, shout out to you, man, for to hook me up with that dude and everything in regards to that. We definitely got to have them back on the show. That show was a great show, man.
What did y'all talk about today?
All right, so Thomas,
Everything and everything,
man. So Thomas, just quickly, we're gonna recap and everything. I'm just gonna ask you real quick. You can just fire away. Who was your match of the year, man?
Oh man, I didn't even think about this, but I was like, I fully got on today. I actually watched Dynamite earlier today just to get on this show because I haven't really been tuning in. So I wanted to kind of catch what's going on. Man, I don't have a match of the year. I really got to think about that. I mean, we did see a few.
All right, so anything in 2023 that stuck out to you? A moment, like that.
I mean, just the Bloodline story in the beginning of the year. That kind of was still really, really. We still involved with that.
All right, do you have a superstar of the year in your eyes?
I mean, I still like what Roman was doing, and I know we're not getting what we were getting in the beginning of the year. But I mean, in the beginning of the year, we were still fresh off of when we went to St. Louis in 2022, and the Bloodline was at the height of everything now, and it carried over to the following year. I mean, there's been several workhorses, guys still putting on, classic matches, and in both promotions, there's guys that work really, really well. I mean, of course, you got your Seth Rollins, and I tell you, over on the other side, I'm really trying to be unbiased, and I'm really trying to watch it a little bit more than what I've been doing. And I really did like him in NXT. I really like Swerve, man. I'm really a big.
That's what we all said.
We said that earlier.
I'm really on board.
That's what we
and
all
I love this
said.
NXT work, but I can honestly say, if I gotta pick one thing that I like AEW is doing, is they giving my man a chance to shine.
Hey, Thomas,
and he didn't get a chance.
That was our conversation. That was the beginning. Yo, we all said Swerve, all of us.
Yeah. We didn't really get the chance to see him, shine the way we wanted to, and then he kind of they gave him his walk-in papers or whatever, and I was like, that's the one guy I really thought they should have kept. But I like what they're doing with him now, and I was, when we was having a chat the other day, I was trying to figure out, okay, I'll be honest with you, I'm trying to watch AEW. They're not really getting my attention other than the MJF segments and Swerve. I don't see I try to follow the tournament. I said, okay, well, the tournament is a little something different. It kind of reminded me the way they had it set up.
Can't hear you, man. What happened? Can't hear you, Thomas. The Gigolo, we can't hear you, Gigolo. My man's just going on a full talk. Thomas, we can't hear you.
So we gonna act like you see that Porto goatee he got? That man got a porno goatee. You see that shit? That's his porno name, Gigolo Tommy Del Rey.
He got that Mr.
Is
Marcus,
that better?
He got the Mr. Marcus.
Yeah, my man got that motherfucking porno ass goatee on.
You can hear it now? You can hear me?
Hey, Thomas looks like he finna go deliver a pizza to a lonely woman, and she's like, "You want to come in and get this sausage?"
Hey, I always keep my Timbs and my baby oil.
With a do-rag.
Hey, yo.
The baby oil in the back pocket.
Well.
You can hear me?
Well. What do we have here?
Not
Can
the baby
you hear
oil
me
in the
now?
back pocket, dog. Right.
You can hear me?
Hey, it's the dick in the box.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I was saying with the tournament, I'm not really seeing how they booking this. Like, I really thought like Swerve was gonna win, and then I don't know, man. And they like got Savio Vega 2.0, looking like he in the finals now. I'm not a huge fan of his. I'll be honest with you. Like, he's kind of boring to me. And I seen, like I said, I was texting you guys about Moxley. Moxley successfully ripped off 3 wrestlers in a matter of 7 minutes. I saw him do an RKO. He does the middle finger now like Steve Austin. And what else did I see him do?
RKO, remember, it's called a cutter.
Curb stomp.
They call it the cutter. Can't call
Yeah,
it
he did an RKO.
They call it the cutter. Everybody, yo, that's the one thing I'm sick of is these moves.
They call it the cutter.
They call it the cutter. That's what they call it. They do the same moves. What used to be finishers are no longer finishers.
They're signatures.
They're not.
There's no finishers no more.
Finishers.
Music was a finisher. Now everybody does a super kick.
Actually, to be honest with you, the Sweet Chin Music wasn't a finisher. If you want to be technical
No, it
about
wasn't.
it, because remember the Rockers used to do it. Him and
It was a
Martin Jannetty
regular
used to do it,
move.
but
Yeah,
that wasn't their finisher.
He would hit that like 3 times in a match, like it was
Yeah,
nothing.
he would hit it like 3 times in the match. And
The
then when
the DDT.
No, let me tell you.
Then when Shawn Michaels went to solo, he had this like one, like
The back suplex.
there you go. That
I
was the
remember
side
that.
suplex. Yes.
That's the backside suplex was his
Yeah,
finisher.
the side suplex. Yes. Yes.
Yo, when I first saw the Stone Cold Stunner, I'm like, what the hell is this? Because when he did it at first, I'm like, all right, so he kicked the dude in the midsection, and then he takes him by his head and drops him. So I'm sitting there like, okay, so what kind of move is that? But then later on,
Man.
it started getting better. That Stone Cold Stunner he did to Scott Hall at WrestleMania.
Okay.
That's still one of the funniest stunners I've ever seen because he did it twice. That motherfucker Scott Hall went flying. That shit was
So
funny as hell.
No, the stunner that Stone Cold did.
Get it back to the tournament though.
When the Rock did this, and then Stone Cold did this, he was like, and then he stunned him again. That's my favorite stunner. He was like, right. He was like, but you know what Stone Cold always said? The Rock always sold his stunner the best way. And he said
The Rock
he
stole
understood
that
why he
shit
did
out
it
of his
so
stunner. That
far.
motherfucker went
Oh,
flying
the
across the ring. That motherfucker did 15 backflips before.
At least.
But go ahead, Tommy. What was you saying about the tournament? You on solid again, man.
Get a better microphone, punk.
Cut that shit off.
He got the Mark Henry porno playing.
Shit was nasty.
That motherfucker called sexual vanilla.
I'm trying to
So what y'all
I'm
doing?
trying to
wrestling
figure
over
out I'm trying to figure out where they're going with this booking. Like it doesn't seem like they have like a plan. Like it almost feels like when the wrestler comes to the curtain, he finds out if he's gonna win or lose.
They threw their card together.
Do you think
Do
that
they ever figure it out? They don't never figure it out.
nah, so it looks like Moxley's gonna win this thing. It just looks like he's gonna win.
I don't
He
think
shouldn't
Moxley-
win.
It looks like he's
First
gonna
wrestler
win.
in it.
I think Kingston's gonna win this.
The way I figured that the only reason I understand that
That garbage
Swerve didn't
motherfucker.
is do you think that MJF retains against Samoa Joe and he drops it to Swerve? Is that the reason why Swerve didn't win the tournament?
No.
Or do they even have it that plan that far out?
I don't know what the plan is for MJF.
Tony Khan ain't that smart.
I've heard rumors about MJF dropping the title at World's End. I don't know if that's true or not.
He's dropping it to Joe?
I don't think he's gonna drop it. I don't know because you got this whole storyline with the whole devil shit. I don't know if that's gonna come.
No, I'm saying, is that not over now?
No, that storyline's still going on because last night they defended the ROH tag team titles against the Devil Followers. Or
Yeah, I saw that.
And
They came out with the goons, and then
It's the kingdom.
and then Joe came out.
It's the kingdom.
So what are they
Joe
saying?
turned
Like
on
Joe?
him.
And then Joe turned on him.
So Joe's not the
Joe's
devil,
not
or what's the deal?
No, he ain't the devil, but he turned on MJF.
Yeah, Joe's not affiliated.
So is there still a devil, or are they done with that?
No, it's still a devil. It's still a devil.
It's still a devil. It's still a devil.
Because I really thought
probably figure out who it is at World's End.
I really
Yeah,
thought
World's
MJF
End.
was the devil.
No, he's not it's either it's Adam Cole or or it's Jack Perry or somebody. And the followers are the Kingdom. The followers of the Kingdom. That's what I believe at the end of the day. I don't think it's nobody else, but I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think MJF drops the title at World's End. I think it goes on. I think he ends up losing the title either at Revolution or at All In. It's either gonna be one of those two pay-per-views that he's gonna drop the title at. But I do believe Swerve Strickland is gonna end up getting involved in the AEW World Title scene. And I do think he's gonna end up being the next AEW World Champion.
Yeah.
I do think. It's going to take some time to get there, but I don't see... Now, if he does lose the title at World's End, I'm going to be shocked that they're putting the title on Joe. So, I would definitely be shocked. So, we got to see
what happens with that.
We got to see how things end at World's End. It's going to be interesting to see where they go with
Quick question, guys. I'm sorry to cut anybody off, so I apologize, but I got a question. Since we talking about Joe maybe winning the title, do y'all believe MJF is gonna leave?
Yes.
I don't.
I don't.
I don't believe.
I really don't even think that. I think that he used saying that WWE was interested as leverage for Khan to pay him.
That's how I feel too.
I really don't think
That's how I
I don't
feel,
think
too.
any offer was extended by WWE at all.
I don't think he ever intended to go to
I don't
WWE.
think he had any intention to leave.
He just using it to create that controversy. You know what I mean?
I think.
But
But
I don't
think
blame
also
him, you know what I
MJF
mean?
knows, huh?
I don't blame him for doing that. I mean, that's
Me neither.
marketing. Like that was a good marketing.
Yes, good marketing.
It's good marketing. I believe he stays in AEW. You know, I think he does drop the title in 2024. I do believe.
And I mean, honestly, like Tony would be really dumb if he let that go. Like that is like
he would.
the. I mean, like I said, I don't watch every week. I tuned in. The only part that has me interested is MJF and a Swerve match. Everybody else, like, you know, I respect what they did and everything, and Jay White coming, he's having a good match, but he's not going to win anything.
Yeah,
You know, he
they-
comes in and puts on a good match, and he's not going to win.
Jay White, in my opinion, should have stayed in New Japan.
He's not going to win anything.
He's not gonna, he had
I don't know what the point of him and Osprey saying they.
Yeah, and Ospreay signed with AEW.
And he's awesome, but he can't do nothing on the microphone, and the character, like, and you can say whatever you want. He's never interested me as you know,
But
a story guy. He can get in the ring with anybody. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
what's gonna happen when he gets a microphone? Like, no one's gonna be
Right.
interested.
with Chris,
Like if he
I
gets in the
agree.
ring, with like a MJF, or even like if he were to get in the ring with like a Seth Rollins or a CM Punk, he'd get destroyed on the mic.
He get destroyed on the microphone.
but like Chris mentioned earlier in the show, it's your style's gonna change too when you go from one organization. Like the way you wrestle in New Japan is not gonna be the same way you wrestle in AEW. Even though him and Kenny Omega had an awesome match at Forbidden Door, and they had an awesome match at Wrestle Kingdom as well, your style's going to change. The style that you wrestle in one organization is not going to be the same style that you wrestle in another organization. That's like this thing about if Ospreay came to WWE. You're not going to get the Ospreay from New Japan when you go to WWE. They're going to look at him on what he can do as far as the style. Same thing if Darby Allin, just for example, I'm just doing it. If Darby Allin goes from AEW to WWE, Darby Allin's not going to do all the shit that he did in AEW. So it's Thomas is going. But Darby Allin wouldn't be able to do all the shit he does in WWE. They're gonna limit your style in regards to what you do, in regards to what you can do in the ring. So that's definitely I can see where Thomas is coming from with that in regards to all that. But I don't know if he's coming back or what. But everything I was ready. The show's getting ready to end anyways. When Thomas came on the show, and nothing against you, Thomas. We were pretty much done.
Well, I mean, ain't that what Thomas do anytime? He the same one in the group chat that come in at like 3:00 in the morning when nobody talking and just start talking to himself.
I was trying to do something with the volume, but it sounds better now.
User error.
The
Browns are in the playoffs. I can't believe this shit.
I like it.
Wow.
Because of Deshaun Watson and the other quarterbacks and that defense.
Joey Flack
As long as they're in there, not because of Baker Mayfield, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
Baker about to get in too.
All right,
Right,
Thomas.
right. Baker about to get in
True.
too.
Hey, Thomas, true.
Don't sit there and slander Baker now because he's been playing his ass off this year.
Hey, you know what? And let me tell you
Baker
something.
been
I don't
hooping.
wanna
Baker
talk
been
about
balling,
it.
man. I ain't gonna.
I had to start. I got to start
I ain't
him.
gonna lie.
I'm in the finals in Big Keith's wrestling fantasy football league, and I had to bet. I got Trevor Lawrence, and I can't trust this dude. Like he comes out and then he gets hurt and banged up. I had to sit him down.
Who are the Bucks playing?
The Saints,
They could beat them.
who got they pretty good at defending the pass, but I can't. It was either Baker or Trevor. Like, and I can't trust Trevor Lawrence right now.
I can't trust Baker Mayfield. I trust
Yeah,
Trevor
I know,
Lawrence before
but
I trust Baker.
You know, Trevor went out last week and got 10 points, and they sat his ass down because he got hurt, and he
Brock Purdy
questionable
got me
now.
2.4.
He questionable now, so I'm like, man, I can't trust him. I should have got Flacco. I knew Flacco was going to destroy the Jets. I should have tried to get him.
Thomas, how the hell did you make it to the finals? I was trying to figure this shit out. I was like,
And I'm about to win that shit too.
Man, Thomas made it all the way.
And I'm holding the belt.
I guess my boy Philip. Yo, shout out to Phil, man. My homeboy Big Phil. I known him since high school, man. Phil. So one of y'all gonna end up walking away with the Wrestling Talk Radio time. I didn't even.
Hey, next year I'm in the motherfucking league.
Me too. I'm in there next year.
In the Wrestling Talk Radio League.
Yes, I'm in it.
I'm in there too.
Let's go. Let's go. I'll definitely put y'all in next year.
Hey, shout out to the Jets and the Browns defenses.
The Browns. I like the Browns.
Hey,
I'm
gonna say it like this: Lucas
Might be
gonna
the-
fuck around and quit his job the way he winning.
That might be. Nah, I won't do that. Chris, I still need money to gamble with, sir.
Okay, yeah. That's bold.
Shit, you getting all the money to gamble with? You finna fuck around and be a damn near a millionaire.
I'm gonna get
Hey,
no, for real. I'm gonna get a Browns jersey though, for real. Like, I normally don't wear like a different jersey, but man, I like Myles Garrett, man.
Me too. I'm a big Myles Garrett fan, even though he's from Michigan.
Yo, have you seen this dude play the All-Star game, man? The celebrity game? That
Yeah.
that motherfucker was dunking out.
the dude whose jersey I
And
have.
son on the Raiders too. What's the name? Crosby, Max
Crosby.
Bill
Max
Cosby, whatever.
fucking blunt.
That dude's an animal.
He said Bill Cosby.
Bill. Zah.
Hey, no, he be smoking weed on.
He be smoking weed on TV. He be smoking
Right.
straight backwoods.
That dude's
Right,
a
he don't
beast.
give a fuck.
Yo, shout out to Antonio Pierce, man. Antonio Pierce is that dude. I love that dude. Man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like
Shout
the
out
Raiders,
to
but I like what
I love-
Antonio Pierce is doing.
I love
Yeah, he
Antonio
look like
Pierce,
he look like homie from Baby Boy.
Hey, they asked him in the interview. They said, was it a game plan to get Devontae Adams involved early? And he goes, I know who to get the damn ball to early.
That's funny.
It was like his second game being a head coach. Mind.
But you know what? The Raiders that he has that locker room.
I've been
does.
using their
He
defense.
But you know what's
I
crazy
hope
though? I think
Yeah.
they're gonna blow shit up though this year.
I don't.
Well,
I think
hold
Antonio
on.
Pierce
Like, I really-
got that team.
It depends. That could be one of the teams though that tries to trade up possibly with the Bears to get a quarterback.
And what
But
we
you
gonna
know-
do? And what we gonna do? We gonna take Devontae?
They can still win. They
Give
can
him
still
to
win the
us. I'll
division.
gladly take him.
That division sucks.
Bro, if we get Devontae Adams for that number one pick, don't talk to me.
You know the
Don't
The
talk
Raiders-
to you like
the
good. Don't
Raiders-
talk to you or like
Yeah,
fuck off, Lucas.
like good. Don't talk to me.
the Raiders
Yeah.
can still win it. They can still win their division.
Who? The Raiders.
The Raiders can still win their division.
It's sad,
They
but
can.
the Ra- the
They
Raiders-
can.
The way the Chiefs been fumbling the bag.
I saw there was like they need the Chiefs or the Raiders need to win out their last two games, and then they need the Chiefs to lose against.
Wouldn't that be some funny
No,
shit
they
if
need the Chiefs to lose out basically. I
wouldn't that be
think.
some
Right.
funny shit if
And
the
the-
Chiefs didn't make the
the-
playoffs?
The fact that they
Oh.
can actually do that
No,
should
this is
give
what
that
would
man a
happen.
chance to get the job.
What-
This is-
100%.
No, this is what would
100%.
happen. No, this is what would happen.
I don't know.
If the Raiders were to win out,
Yeah.
or let's say they win this week, and then the Chiefs were to lose this week, right? Next week's game between the Raiders and Broncos.
And Russ is not even playing.
Oh, Hey, I mean, that's gonna be okay because I mean, hey, Sierra's husband got benched.
She need to come back out. We need her back on tour.
No, we don't. No,
Oh,
we
no.
don't. She is the
Tell
downfall of that man's last
tell
3
tell
years.
tell tell Jazzy Faye to get them beats ready.
Hey, it couldn't have happened to a nicer person.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I can't stand you.
Wait a minute,
Your
I
hate,
know
your hate for
Russ
Russell
go.
Wilson is so hilarious. I swear.
Where does Russ go next season?
He's
He
gonna
got,
start. I'll tell you like this: he can't be nobody's backup. That's a starter.
I say he goes to the.
I tell you what though, Sean Payton really don't like him.
Sean
I
Payton
don't blame
He
him.
doesn't.
I don't blame him.
Hey,
I
he
don't
really-
blame him.
He doesn't.
He don't like that man.
hey, Denver's another team. Denver's another team that could trade up with the Bears for their pick.
Yeah.
Get a quarterback.
But who the
Oh,
fuck we
that's
gonna get
over.
from the Bears? I mean, who we gonna get from the Broncos?
Yo, Flacco is.
I'll gladly take Cortland Sutton.
Flacco is playing better than Russell
Nah.
Wilson.
But
Curtis Southern can't stay healthy.
no, but they
That's
would have to
over.
package like 3 or 4 other players with Cortland Sutton.
Nah,
Because
Nah.
Sutton ain't worth no first overall.
no. Curtis Southern. Hey, if you ain't giving up,
Oh, it's over.
if you ain't giving up, Devontae Adams,
37
or
to 20.
Saquon Barkley, I don't even want him. You know, if you ain't giving up those, or there's only so many people that a number 1 pick is worth.
Put YouTube TVs in.
I mean, I'll definitely give him up for Devontae Adams. I'll definitely give him up for Debo Samuels. I'd give him up for Christian McCaffrey. I'd give him up for A.J. Brown. I'd give him up for – I wouldn't even give him up for Derrick Henry.
No, not at this point in his career.
No. Shit. I wouldn't even give up hey, you know I love this dude, but I wouldn't even give up a number 1 pick for Odell Beckham.
Not now.
Not now. Now I'll give up a number 1 pick for Nick Chubb.
Even after the injury?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, he'll come back. He'll come back strong, man.
Absolutely. I sure
Yeah.
would. I'd give up a number 1 pick. Shit. For Max Crosby.
That would help a lot.
I'd give up a number 1 pick for Nick Bosa. And I will trade up to get Marvin Harrison
Get him.
Jr.
I'm bad.
I'll give up that number 1 pick for him.
He's a junior.
We're winning, Lucas. We're winning. So we're going to have probably a top, if not the top 10, we're going to be probably 11, 13, 14, or 15. We're winning, dog.
Well, it depends because mathematically the Bears still can make the playoffs, but it's not going to happen.
I mean, you know how much shit they got to happen in order for the Bears to even attempt to win the Bears?
That's why I said mathematically they still can, but
They'll be 8 and 9.
You still got
If they
24
did.
teams that are alive to make the playoffs.
well, that's what I'm saying. But a lot of these teams that the Bears have needed are losing. Like Atlanta's
Yep.
losing. Green Bay
I will
losing.
put it to you like this, guys.
They're not going to take a quarterback, right?
Yeah, because we get.
I hope we keep Fields.
I hope
Get
we
rid of
keep
Darnell
Fields.
Mooney. I hope
Yeah.
we keep Fields. Get rid of Darnell Mooney. Get rid of St. John. I like Fields and DJ Moore. I love that tandem. I'm cool with that.
We'll get a running
I want us
back.
to get I want us to get a lineman. I do. I mean, and I'm not the bitch ass ones we keep drafting. I mean, a good one.
One from Penn State is supposed to go top 3.
Yo, Chris, this Heat Warriors game is now.
Yeah, it's on right now. It's halftime.
Okay, we'll put that. I want to make sure it wasn't a replay.
Oh, a marquee matchup.
Yeah.
No, it's right now.
Now I'll probably watch that before I head to bed. But hey, we're gonna wrap this shit up, man. But hey,
Yeah, wrap this shit up.
yeah, we're gonna wrap this shit up, man.
Wrap it up.
So, I want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. This has definitely been a hell of a year. everything. Hey, 2024 is definitely gonna be a much better year. I'm hoping. Definitely a much better year, man. Make sure as always. Hey, I appreciate all y'all, man. I tell y'all all the time in the chat, man. Shout out to y'all, man, because y'all definitely kept my head on straight with all the shit I've been going through for this year. I'll drop another 50 pounds. I'll drop another 50. I'm coming out like that. Definitely, man. Yo, y'all stupid, man. Anyway, yo.
Hey, Lucas wasn't born you when that kicked off.
I love y'all.
Hey,
Love y'all, my
hey,
niggas.
y'all got any? Hey, y'all got any shout outs?
We gonna go to the club.
Yeah,
We
I
gonna
do.
go to
I
the
do.
club. We gonna hit that in the club.
I want to give a shout out to my dad, man. My dad is sick.
Pops.
My dad is sick. You know what I'm saying? That's my best friend. That's my guy. That's my pops. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
he's sick. So I definitely want to give a shout out to him. Shout out to my kids, my family. But definitely want to give a shout out to my dad, man. Real talk.
Shout out.
By the way, I appreciate you guys for your words, your prayers, and all that other stuff. Thank you guys, because I'll be honest with you, I haven't been okay, but I gotta be strong and everything like that. And when I tell you, being in that group chat and talking shit and having jokes and everything like that, y'all take my mind off of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate y'all, my people. So
Me,
thank y'all.
I know, Chris.
That was funny when you say he was asking about the parlay.
That shit was funny.
That was funny, man.
Hey, yo, he did. That was so dope, man. He was like, "Did your ticket hit?" I was like, "Nah, it didn't hit." So my ticket hit last Sunday, and I went to the hospital and I told him, like, "Yo, my ticket hit." He was like, "Man, I
That's
don't give a
dope.
damn."
Man, that's funny.
I remember I
Yeah.
went to when my father was sick. He was in the hospital before he passed. He couldn't watch the Seahawks. It was the Seahawks versus the Broncos in the Super Bowl that played the week before he passed and everything. And I came to see him in the hospital the next night. I said, "Did you get a chance to watch the game or the debate?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Damn." He said, "Peyton Manning was shit." I was like, he was. I remember that's the year the 49ers beat Green Bay in the champ. I remember that's when Green Bay lost to San Francisco at Lambeau, and my dad was sitting there. I came in the room to see him before the game, and my dad was like, "You ain't talking shit now, are you?" It's amazing how loved ones, even when they're in the hospital, when they're in so much pain or whatever, it's amazing they're still fans. Even when they're not feeling at their best, they're still fans, man.
No, the game. No, I'm gonna tell you like this: the game that the Bears lost to the Cleveland fucking Browns, my dad wasn't feeling that shit. Oh, that pissed him the fuck off. On top of him being in the hospital, and then this shit, he was like, "Man, fuck all this." Real talk.
Man, fuck all that. Fuck all that bullshit.
He's like, "Man, the Bears still suck. I'm sick. What the fuck?"
Yeah, we're sending prayers up, man. We're definitely.
Thank you, man, and I appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, y'all pray for me when my mom was ill, man. So I definitely understand. Hey, the prayers go right back, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys.
Right back, man. Because hey, y'all did it for my moms and everything. So much respect for that and everything. And I'm still trying to deal with that as we stand. The holidays. I ain't gonna tell y'all like for real. Christmas it wasn't right. I didn't feel
it wasn't right for me either. It wasn't right for me either.
I was down in Charlotte. If it wasn't for my great nephew, on Christmas Day, man, I don't know how I would have got through Christmas, man.
It wasn't. And I feel what you, Keith, and I'm not taking over what you're saying because your parents are not here. Yeah, my dad is still here and everything like that, and I'm grateful for that. But it wasn't the same. Him being in ICU and then he just hooked up to machine. I mean, not hooked up to, yeah, you know what I mean. But he just, he should have been at home watching his grandkids open their gifts and stuff. He was able to open his gifts and stuff like that. So it was tough for me too. So I didn't really get the chance to spend it with like my family. My kids opened their gifts kind of late because you know what I'm saying, I didn't get back from the hospital till a little late too. So,
Yeah. I had this Christmas, it just didn't feel it honestly didn't feel Christmas to me, man. I wasn't, I was, even when I get back here and everything like that, it just, with the holidays or whatever. I mean, everybody was like, it's your first Christmas without moms and everything. So, I'm just going through the motions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's, hopefully, by next year, I'm feeling a little bit better, but it didn't feel like Christmas this year to me. So it definitely, I mean, even, being down there with my sister or whatever, I mean, I was happy and everything, but you can tell when we was there Christmas morning, without my nephew there, without my mom's there, it didn't feel right.
Didn't feel right. Right. I get
It didn't feel right. Even opening gifts, I mean, I was happy with what I got. I was just, I felt like she should have been there.
Yeah, 100%. You're right. You're right.
It just don't, and I don't think it ever feel right. I don't.
No, it won't.
It won't ever feel right. And I know my nephew, he can hear it to it and everything because he's still grieving and everything like that. But you know what? But I'm like, but I was happy. My great nephew had a great Christmas, man, and he got all his gifts and everything. I'm tired. I was tired from setting up racetracks and putting cars together for his ass and everything. I'm just to see him happy. That made me feel a little bit better. Just to see his, because we ain't had a kid around in a minute to open gifts and shit like that in a minute since my nephew was kids. So it was to see him, and then his little brother will be here next year. So to see his little brother get excited about Christmas or whatever, so it's definitely gonna feel good to see both of them open the. If it wasn't for the kids, man, I don't know, man. I wouldn't feel like it, man. So, but definitely. But go ahead, hey, y'all got any other shout outs, man? Y'all want to give, man?
That's it for me.
Lucas, Thomas, man. Y'all any shout outs y'all want to give? No shout outs, y'all.
I gotta go though.
All right, Chris.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Luke.
All right.
Appreciate
All right,
you, man.
everybody.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close the show out, man. Y'all take it easy, man.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right, man. All right, y'all. So we're gonna wrap this up, man. Thank you for my brothers for coming on the show tonight, man. Thank y'all for a great year in 2023. Wrestling Talk Radio is gonna be back in 2024, bigger and better than ever. Got a lot of stuff. I'm trying to do some giveaways, man. I'm definitely trying to do some giveaways. The website, I know I've been slacking on that or whatever. I'm gonna try to get that going up again, and we'll get going again for the first time. Trying to get that going. So it's a lot of things we got coming up in 2024. One thing I didn't mention, I know you guys are all fans or whatever of wrestling and everything, but if you are a particular expert in like AEW, Ring of Honor, anything like that, I would love to have you on the show just to be that person to talk with me in regards to AEW, Ring of Honor, or anything like that. So that way we can get a general aspect of what's going on with that. Because I know, some of the guys, they follow WWE more than they do AEW. So I would definitely like to have you guys, any experts in regards to that coming on the show. And hey, if you want to be on the show overall, let me know. Feel free to come on and we'll kick it, we'll talk some wrestling, talk some shit. Everything. We do talk sports periodically, but I definitely want to thank y'all for a great 2023. I'm definitely looking forward to 2024. We got Royal Rumble coming up here in about the next few weeks, man. AEW World's End is coming on this Saturday night on live, 8 o'clock on pay-per-view. So, but hey, I want to wish y'all a happy belated Christmas, happy New Year. Please, if you're gonna go out, please be safe. I know we laugh and joke on the show. If you're gonna drink and drive, please be safe. Get a designated driver. We want to see y'all in 2024 for more episodes of Wrestling Talk Radio, man. Make sure y'all like the socials. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hey, 2024 is going to be a hell of a year, man. I thank y'all for being with me all 2023 and all these previous years, man. I'm definitely grateful, man. So definitely tune into what we got to do next year. As far as shows are concerned, I do coach. So I don't know when the next show is going to be. We'll throw it out there. I'm not going to give a time or a date or anything like that. Once y'all see the promo, then you know what show's coming. So, but yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. Happy New Year again. Once again, Wrestling Talk Radio. We will see y'all in 2024. And as we always say here at Wrestling Talk Radio, we're not just wrestling fans. We're wrestling fans. Happy New Year. I'll see y'all in 2024. Deuces.